Brother, check out this video where this TikToker said that she wanted a safe space without white people. White people weren't allowed. Let me rephrase that. No whites allowed. This is non-whitey pie. If you ever seen the movie Life, you should check it out, man. We're going to take a look at this video via the Black Conservative Perspective, man. Dope channel. If you want to see the full video uninterrupted, go check that channel out.
The Meghan and Harry docuseries. And part of the reason is I just think I'll feel bad hearing them talk about what they've been through. And, you know, I've already talked about like how much hate Meghan Markle gets from someone like Bethany Frankel and just the media in general. But look at this. The way people publicly attack Meghan Markle with their whole face, totally openly for all to see, no anonymity needed, because they're counting on the public hate for her. They really
why she doing that? Why she doing that with her voice? I don't like that. That sounds nasty. Man, she gotta clear that out. Like it's right here. Like it's right here is one of those spots. You gotta get that spot. Drink some tea. She gotta drink some tea, man.
really believe she's fair game because they see her as this woman of color who infiltrated the royal family. People are so mad.
Yo, why she do that? Claire doesn't listen, Ma. Get you some nice some tea, maybe some ginger tea, right? Throw some honey in that. Stir it up. You ain't gotta put no sugar in it. Stir it up. Make it hot. Make it clear all that up right there. I don't like when you do that.
That I can understand the sentiment that some BIPOC folks prioritize not spending time with white people during their free time. You know, the time where
this is definitely not attractive. I'll tell you that. This is definitely unappealing.
Everyone can be selective in who they spend their time with because they're tired and need refuge from the demands of a white-centric society propelled by white supremacy, where whiteness is catered to and centered.
Yo, I'm happy. Yo, fam. I don't know if it's a little OCD in me. I'm not liking that. I don't like the fact that she's doing that.
Everything. And this is their response. Instantly. It's not racist to not want to be around that. Because we know that's at the tip of your tongue, at the slightest slight you feel.
All right, guys. So we got to talk about a woke, I mean, I guess you can characterize it as racist, right? TikTok from a Korean woman who clearly does not like white people. Okay. She argues that so-called BIPOC people.
Oh, no, she said
AKA
she was serious. No, she was dead ass, as the kids say. She was dead ass serious. Yeah, no, that wasn't a joke.
Non-whites need a safe space from white people because white people are terrible, right? They're terrible for society. They're terrible for so-called people of color. And because of that, they need a safe space. And if you complain about it, then you're racist. But she's not racist, even though she's calling for segregation. So without further ado, roll the clip.
She was dead ass.
So obviously, it's not the actual skin tone when we're talking about whiteness.
Oh my God.
It's the entitled.
I'm not going to get used to that. I'm never going to get used to that.
Privileges, microaggressions that white people indulge in because we live in a white supremacist society where whiteness is seen as the standard and catered to.
You gotta stop. She's spreading hate, man. Microaggressions, there might be some truth to it, but I don't think that is literally an aggression, right? It could be lack of understanding. There's a movie called Tyrell. I always recommend this. It's like the counter argument to Get Out from Jordan Peele. No one really even talks about this damn movie. It was so good, but it speaks on how to handle certain situations and how sometimes people act like they're afraid of white people or something. They just assume the worst and think that they're out to get them. And at the end of the day, a movie, they made them breakfast. It was, they made it seem like it was terrifying, but it was just to show you like, okay, certain things that can be misunderstood and can be misinterpreted as hate and yada, 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 right? I don't know what the hell is she talking about though. And I definitely don't like the what is that? I don't like that she's doing whenever she says the word white. I don't like that at all. I recommend this movie, Tyra. I think I'm going to actually maybe do a breakdown to it because it doesn't really get the love that it should. So maybe if I like spread the love a little bit and break down that movie because I really enjoyed it. I think the message is amazing.
In everything that exists, in Hollywood, in government, in schools, and people will be like, you can't just base it off of that one racist person. When you're a person of color, it's never that one racist white person you encountered. The white superiority complex isn't everything you touch. It's never just one thing. And the way you carry yourself, your mannerisms, the way you speak, cumulative.
They wild, and you can't even talk no more. Talking to someone is an act of aggression. If you don't get up out of here, hit that like button, guys. Get out of here with that. Just speaking to someone is an act of aggression.
And most white people are not actively fighting racism. So if BIPOC folks in their leisure time, because it's exhausting to be around that 24/7, want to be in the comforts of people that they trust, feel safe with, enjoy free time away from societal pressures of...
This is so dangerous because what if a group of white people, they want to, have a white only space where they don't have to deal with the pressures of people like you and no one else is allowed. Yo, fam, that would be on every news station within the hour. For real. It would, fam. I think I got an idea for a skit. Maybe I'll bring it down to the real world. Why somebody do it? People be watching me, man. And I'm telling you, other creators would take my whole swag. They gonna do it. Somebody gonna do a skit. I gotta stop just announcing my skits.
White dominance, which is constantly being pushed. It's not exclusionary. Some BIPOC folks enjoy a place of...
That's proof right there that it's not about the looks 100%. They could be cute and be bat-ish crazy, bro. Word. It's Tuesday, so Fang Gang twice today. Oh, you already know. You already know. Twice on Tuesday.
Safe haven where whiteness is not centered. It's about nurturing and nourishing the wellness of BIPOC folks. For once, in their personal time and personal space, out of the million other times where they cannot. If you can't understand the need for that or respect that, you're exactly the reason.
Yeah, so somebody help me out here. I don't understand the white... I don't understand that. I don't understand why people spell white with like YT, right? In this TikTok, she spelled it with an H. I don't understand the emphasis on the W and the H in the word white. Is it not okay just to say the word white the regular way or to spell it the regular way?
I don't know. I don't know why she was doing that. It wasn't funny. I don't really understand it. But comedy is subjective.
Is it that triggering? Right? It's the word white. Is that triggering to these people? I don't know. But I mean, obviously, the first thing you got to say when you hear TikToks like this is like, would this person be allowed on the internet if they were white? And they were saying this about anybody else of a different race, right? Would this person be allowed on the internet if they...
Hell no. They would have got them up out of here, bro. Immediately.
Went on TikTok and said, hey, white people need a safe space away from blacks because them blacks are so violent. Those blacks are so dangerous. I don't like them blacks. Right. We need a safe space away from them. I don't think that
I might do that shit. Yo, right after the stream, I might do a video, right? So go follow me on TikTok or Instagram or something. And I might put that out saying that just to see what would happen. I bet you people gonna hate it so bad. They're going to hate that, but I'm going to do it.
This person would last very long on the internet if she was saying that. But again, here we are with another double standard. Once again, it's totally fine to say these things about white people, but not anybody else. And I just want to be clear about this because I do quite a bit of these videos. I want to be clear about my stance on this.
They're going to ban the hell out of me. I do that. I do a video saying, you know what? I might do it. I'll do it on TikTok because I don't really care about TikTok.
I'm not opposed to her freedom of speech to say that. I'm just opposed to double standard, right? If white people could openly say stuff like this, I would have no issues with, what she's saying outside the fact I disagree with it. And I would also disagree if a white person said that as well too. But I would not, be making these types of videos because at the very least, both sides are allowed to say what they want to say, right? If, black people or so-called people of color, BIPOC people allowed to be segregated, and to openly say, hey, we want segregation, then white people should be allowed to say, hey, we openly want segregation. We don't want any black folks around. We don't like you, right? We want our own neighborhoods. We want our own.
Right. And no one would have that. No one would want to hear that. They would shut that down immediately. I believe so.
This will not that. Great, right? If both sides are allowed to say that, then it's cool. I just want a fair game. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I just want a fair game, right? Because me personally, when it comes to selecting people in my life who I want to be around me, I judge people by their character, not by their skin color. And this person right here, because you can define them as racist, right? She clearly is judging white people by their skin color. She's automatically saying that because...
Read this. You said they spell and say white like that because it's censored on TikTok. So they have codes and nicknames like palm colored, mayo monkeys. I'm not going to say the last one. That's crazy. So saying the word white is censored on TikTok? Or are you saying like saying it in the matter that they're saying it in? Okay, so yeah, you put me on to some information. I don't know nothing about TikTok. I got a TikTok, but I do just random videos talking ish, but I don't think I'm going to have a TikTok for long. Also, 8.5 by 11s. One took me a bit to get. Okay, that's crazy. Some YouTubers, TikTokers, and Instagram influencers spell white as UT or white with the Y to avoid being shadow banned or doxxed from their channels and platforms. Now, wait, how does just putting the word white itself cause that, though? I don't really understand that. Is it the combination of the word white and then a mixture of something else like the other nasty things that they're saying? Why does spelling the word white differently make it okay for the other stuff, algorithm-wise, to slip through? I don't understand that. I don't really know much about that. Or dox. They get doxed from it? Nobody should get doxed. It's in the context. Okay. Got you. You're assaulting. That's funny.
They're white. There's some type of threat to a non-white person when that's just not true, right? That's simply not true. A majority of white people are not a threat to so-called people of color to the point where so-called people of color need to be treated like children and put into some type of safe space so they can get away from the white boogeyman, right? In fact, statistically speaking, you're much more likely to be harmed.
I'm not reading that last nickname. I'm good. I'm not reading that last nickname. That's crazy. If you in a live chat, you can see it.
An act of violence or murder by somebody of your own skin color. So again, what she's saying it's not even true from a statistical standpoint. You are probably much safer around somebody not of your own race. Okay. But hey, you got to pay attention to how these people talk about so-called people of color, especially, her being Asian, right? An ethnicity, a race.
And she able to get that off. People not even going to question it. She able to get that off. Crazy.
That the people that she's defending would happily discriminate against when it comes to affirmative action, because apparently Asians, right, are so smart. They're so inherently smarter than everybody else that they should be discriminated against, along with whites, when it comes to college admissions and education and stuff like that, right? It's just amazing to me that the crowd that she's defending, again, would happily discriminate against her in certain circumstances.
Word.
But what really bothers me, again, is the coddling of so-called people of color as if, just by definition of not being white, you're some type of victim.
Right. Like you need to be protected. You need a safe space where no one can speak to you who's white. That's crazy. That's insane. That don't make no damn sense. Why would that even be a thing? Whatever. Okay. All right. That ain't my tribe. I ain't messing with that.
Right. You are being harmed by white people. You are tired of white people. You're annoyed by white people. You don't want to be around them. I don't think that most people, right, who are not white default to, I just don't want to be around whites. Okay. I'm just saying, I feel like there are people who don't even want to be around people of that same race because you're around them all the time. And it's just, you deal with those issues. Right. I don't know, man.
Woman.
These people have to be some of the most miserable people on the planet. Right?
Imagine it. Don't start doing that, guys. You see a black person walking down the street, boogity boogity. And they go, white person. And they just start running for cover. That's crazy. I don't think white people are just scary because they're white. That's crazy. Yo, they would really want you to believe that, though, the way that they're talking.
Right? Imagine living your life thinking about and being concerned about what somebody else thinks about you just because they are of a different race. I never really understood that. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand people who are obsessed with other people and what they think about them when it comes to race. I
don't care. That's not something that's like on a check off list. I'm just like, okay, how do you feel about black people? Okay, I'm taking my notes. I don't care. I don't give a damn. How do you feel about me? I don't care about that either. In order to do what I do the way I do, I can't care about how you feel about me. I don't give a damn.
Truly don't get it. Everybody's different. I've talked to, black people who have been unfriendly to me, right? And black people have been friendly to me, or Asian people that have been friendly and Asian people have been unfriendly. Hispanic people across the board, right? It doesn't matter what their race is. People are people, and you should judge people by their character and not the color of their skin. But again, the wokes don't believe in that anymore, right? They don't believe in that. Okay, what they believe is it is a racist ideology called anti-racism, which basically means that you have to actively discriminate against white people in order to not be racist. Again, in her mind, she doesn't believe that most white people are anti-racist. Therefore, they are racist, right? Which is why you shouldn't be around them, okay? Because they're not anti-racist. They don't want to hate themselves and to call.
So stupid. That's dumb, yo. I ain't no damn victim. I don't care what she said. She don't speak for me. I speak for me. I ain't no damn victim. I don't need no apologies for something that I wasn't even alive for. Like, I don't care.
For discrimination against themselves.
That's not
simply because they feel guilty about the things that happened in the past. Again, it's just amazing to me how some of these people live their lives caring so much about what other people think about them and trying to categorize people based off their race. It just doesn't sound fun, right? It doesn't sound like a good life, okay? Excluding groups of people out of your life simply because of their race. Again, I'm just not sure if that's the way I would like to live. However, if you do...
That's crazy. I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Do want to live that way, it's totally fine, right? And if you want to say that out loud, that's totally fine. But don't get mad and don't get upset when a white man comes out and says, hey, I don't like you Asians, right? Y'all need to go back to China. I don't like the Latinos. They need to go back to Mexico. Like... Just don't get...
Yeah, right? It should be fair treatment. They should be able to get that off. Honestly, the way I feel, somebody don't like me because I'm black. I don't care. Stay away from me. I don't have to be around you, do I? Okay, then you just live your peace, bro. And I'm going to be peaceful over here, right? So I personally don't care. But all right, if that's how they want to play. You want to be able to say white people ain't allowed. Okay, so when they start saying blackie ain't allowed, you can't get mad.
Get mad, right? Don't get mad when the white man says that, because they should be allowed to say it as well too. I'm just saying, right. I am for equal playing field for everybody, right? Everybody should be able to say the things they want to say. My biggest problem is the double standard here. That's my biggest problem. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yo, check him out, man. Especially if you want to watch the video uninterrupted by me as Black Conservative Perspective, man. Really dope channel. Really dope ass channel. I think that person was bugging. I think they wilding. He said, I want to save space from crazy people and I want them to have to wear a sign. So I know that's facts. I could tell crazy though. I could spot crazy. I ain't going to say instantly, but give me a little while. Maybe they should have to wear a sign. But yes, man, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, drop some comments as well. Check me out on Patreon if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it. But you do get exclusive access and a bunch of other stuff that's coming, like movie night. Oh yeah. We watching movies. Better get up on that. Get up on that.